Career Quest, it's all about business, takes place this Friday at Northeast State. And today I want to welcome Klem from Ameriprise and Joe Munoz from Ballad Health today. Time to discuss their involvement with Career Quest. Thank you all so much for being here today.
Glad to be here. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Joe, let's talk about it. You're in the HR department there at Ballad. Talk to us about your involvement. You have a very special involvement with Career Quest. It's all about business.
Yeah, I'd like to think I have a really fun involvement
Yes,
with
you do.
Career Quest. I've been in HR for going on 9 years, so I've seen a lot of doozies happen in regards to the dress code policy. So what we're doing with Career Quest is putting on a fashion show to show the students how to dress appropriately when they come into interview and when they just go to their everyday job.
Now, the students, when they participate, is it an eye-opener for them? This is what I need to do to be successful down the road?
Yeah, I really think so. At the end of the session, we do a little Q&A with the students, and some of the students stand up and say, hey, is this okay? Could I wear this in a normal interview? Because they are there to interview that day. And we are honest with them, and sometimes we say, no, that's not appropriate. Maybe you need to go to your local Target or go to Goodwill and try something different. And that's another point that we try to make is you can be fashionable on a budget. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Right.
And Cal, from your side of things, you're talking with the students about financial planning and that area of expertise. Talk to me, have y'all been involved with Career Quest for how long?
Since day one.
Right.
We were invited early on by Lottie to participate, and it's been a great joy to share with the children, or I say children, the young people, the fact that financial planning is not just crunching numbers and math. It's about relationships and people and dreams and goals, and it's like putting an itinerary together for their financial life. And I think the thing that's neat is that every day is different, and many people have the idea that financial planning is just the stock market and it's just these types of things, but it's so much more than that.
And you know, I was talking to her about being an eye-opener when they learn more about the financial planning world. Is it an eye-opener for those students to say, hey, listen, this may be something I want to get interested in?
It seems to be, because this generation wants to make a difference.
Right.
And in this business, you can make a difference in someone's life, because we typically meet someone when maybe things aren't the best. Maybe it's a divorce, or they've lost a family member, or a job change. And so we're meeting people at difficult times in their lives, and we're able to help them put a plan in place to get through that to the other side. So I think it does appeal to this generation.
And do you think it's also prompting students to maybe start planning for their financial futures a little earlier, since you're getting them in touch with this information a little earlier?
Well, one of the things we do talk about is student loans. So hopefully we make them aware
that's
about
a
that
big task on everyone's mind when it comes to college.
Absolutely.
All right. And the fashion show, how does it work? Who participates in that?
So we enlist all kinds of different professionals in our area. So I'm in HR, but that doesn't mean everybody that's on the stage is going to be in human resources. Right. It's anything business. We get about 10 professionals to walk across the stage. We've got great music. It's just a really fun, catchy fashion show for the students to watch. So it's a great day.
Fun to watch, but educational.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We stick to dress code policies and procedures, and we talk about that.
All right. Thank you all so much for your participation in Career Quest, and thanks for being here today. It's Career Quest, TN. It's all about business. It's happening this Friday at Northeast State Community College. If you want to find out some more about Career Quest, go to careerquesttn.com. And right now, Amy is going to be talking with some students about the event coming up this week.
Well, thank you so much, Chris. Yes, as you just talked about, this is a wonderful opportunity for students, and more schools are getting involved. I'm joined now by Cassie Volker with Holston Home out of Greenville. She is the school director at their River Academy. And Cassie, thanks so much for coming today.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me.
So this is your first year taking part in the It's All About Business Career Quest. Kind of tell me how this all evolved.
Yeah, we got an email with the opportunity, and it had a flyer with everything about It's All About Business and Career Quest, and it seemed like an incredible opportunity for our kids, so we reached out and registered.
And tell me a little bit about River Academy for somebody that might not be familiar. You're sort of part of Holston Home.
We are. So River Academy is our on-campus school for Holston United Methodist Home for Children, which means that the majority of our student population come from the youth and our residential treatment program. So our kids are involved in Department of Children's Services, state care, and we get to work with our youth and their families to provide the absolute best education possible while they're in our care.
Well, Daytime is a huge fan of what you guys do, making a difference in these children's lives. And what a great way to sort of prepare them for the future. How many kids do you have sort of taking part?
We're sending both our girls and our boys juniors and senior classes. So we have about 20 students registered for the event.
Wonderful. And what are they looking forward to as they're kind of preparing for the event?
I think they're looking forward to the interview experience, and I think they're just hoping to see if maybe something sparks an interest in something they might not have realized they were interested in before.
How important are events like this as you guys are trying to prepare your students for getting out there into that real world, the after high school sort of experience?
I think they're pivotal. Even the opportunity to go onto a college campus and see what it would look like to be a college student and to get to meet people and hear from people that are actually doing those jobs and careers as a living, to get real life experience and have that taught to them first person to person. It's an amazing opportunity.
So are many of your students, you're saying they're kind of juniors and seniors now. Have you had them kind of at Holston Home for a few years now?
No, ma'am. So the majority of our students in our care stay with us for about 4 to 6 months.
Okay. Okay. So this opportunity will allow them to meet other people and sort of get out there and maybe get an idea of what they might want to do in their future.
Exactly, which is why we're hoping to get to send them all and that they really enjoy it.
All right, wonderful. Well, Cassie, thank you so much for joining us. It's neat to hear your perspective as you're getting ready to be first timers at the conference. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Thank you so much for having us here today.
All right, we'll give you the information again if you would like to register for the Career Quest TN. It's all about business. That event right around the corner now, Friday, March the 4th, taking place at Northeast State Community College. For more information, too, you can check out the website.